Sorry. I don't know why this one didn't come in. Yeah. I'm just charge it. Something not to it. Hi Carmen, how are you doing? That's what I realized. You hear me now? I don't know what had happened. Because I used it today. Okay. How are you guys doing? How was your day today? My day was, well, I would say wonderful. But still cold. Tomorrow will still be just the same. Tomorrow we're supposed to get some everything. I don't know why it was dead. I'm just charge it, so it look like it's done. Man 3389. Long time I've not seen you. Where have you been? Hush, Carmen. You will overcome it one day. You'll overcome it. Takes time. Your day was great. It can't be great without me, man. You just embarrass me. So how your day must be great without me? Huh? But anyway, enjoy your day though. And seeing me now makes your day even greater. I don't know why this thing was not charged. But I never see you. Did you come and watch me? Man 3389. You don't come and watch me, you know. You don't give me no support. You don't give me no support. I have not seen you in a while. Okay, bye, Carmen. Okay, okay. Thank you for watching it. Okay. Thank you for watching it just the same. I like to color, you know. I'm not a good artist, so I won't pretend. But I like to color. And I will do a little sketching, but sketching, I will color it. I'm happy to see you, man 33, because I've not seen a good while. I've not seen in a good while. My favorite color is red, you know. I love red. I like the color red. But blue and gold is just as good. So man, how have you been doing all this while? Hi Betty, how are you doing? Happy to see you. We are awesome, we are twins. Yes. Yeah man, red is the colors make you bright. Yeah man, yes, Miss Betty. Love is a bright color. Yeah man, we have to be thankful and be happy, you know. Although it is so cold, I was almost going to go to my bed, you know. And I said, no, I need to come and show my face a little bit. You understand? You know, so I said, no, I'm not going to no bed early tonight. When you go to bed too early, thank you, YouTuber, YouTube police. Glad to be here. Oh, I wonder if it's really YouTube police. Good to be here. I want to be sure before I do. Carmen is saying, don't do it, Carmen, because that person is okay. No, I tell Carmen, don't pay them any mind. Just sit and look at us. Right? YouTube police, good night. Romans 15. May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace as you trust in him, so that you may overflow with hope by the power of the Holy. Thank you so much. And I was here thinking about something about peace too. It's best to be peaceful. Yeah. When you're at peace, you're happier. But when you're mixed up, you become confused. Yeah, peace is a thing that we have to cherish. We have to have. Sometimes we have our peace, and others come and disturb the peace. Yes, we love peace and love the Bible. Yes, and then when you love the Bible helps to put you at peace. You understand me? I think I read somewhere in the Psalms where somebody say, when I pray for peace, they are for war, something like that. But I'm happy to be here. Give God thanks. The day is so cold, and I tell you, peace good. Peace is good, but you have to. Yes, you have to practice it. But I mean, and if it's a YouTube police, then I have to go and look if it's the one that I had subscribed to. I still love you, Carmen. I subscribe to a YouTube police. I don't know if it's the same. So when I will have to check. I don't know if it's 29 was at the number. I don't want to mistake the person. Yes. Yeah, man, it's best. It's best. It makes you practice something, you become perfect at it. If you fail to practice, then you're not going to achieve it. You understand me? So my reason here tonight is really to talk about it. I won't be very long, I'm not a long person. To talk about what are you giving up for Lent. Lent, as you know, started yesterday, Ash Wednesday. And I know Lent goes right up to Easter. I don't remember the date for Easter now, but it goes up to Easter. And people normally give up different things, try different things. They do different things that they would not normally do in normal times. But during this particular period, they have such high regards for Lent. That's really people who believe in Christianity. They have high regards for Lent. So they will, go all out. YouTube police says, no problem, I like God hath not given. It's one of here. I like God hath not given us a spirit of fear, but of love and a strong mind. I don't know what book, chapter. Yeah, like me, YouTube police. I remember verses. If you Google it, you find it, That's what helped me most of the time. I remember some verses, but I may not remember. I may not remember where they come from. So I just put in some of the words, and then Google helped me to find it. Paul. Hi, Paul. Good evening. Paul says, only Jesus, the living water, can satisfy the thirsty soul. That is so true. Yeah. Sharing the Bible is the best gift. Yeah, I enjoy it, I enjoy it. And they know that the more you share, it is never yet too much, and you will never be able to live out and learn everything from the Bible. You can learn as much as possible, but not everything. YouTube police says, I just stopped to say hello and hit the like button. Thank you so much. Another friend is live. Thank you. You were number 4. Thank you, YouTube police, because I want you to come back another time. Right? I know I subscribe, but I don't know if it is YouTube Police 29. But I know I did. And if it's you, if it's the same person, I am happy to see you just the same. I'm happy to see you. And yes, you will be back. I look forward to seeing you coming. Okay? What time is it for me? Boy, I'm not. It's going up to 9 o'clock. It's about going near to 8:45 or thereabouts. Don't worry about whether or not you subscribed. I never chase these numbers. All right, all right. Well, I have to because guys, remember I have a channel. Auntie D says, I need your support. I need subscribers and I am at a little 458 subscribers and I am at 400 plus, almost 500 watch hours. Please, guys, I'd like you to support me on my channel, Auntie D Says, right? So each time I come, I'm not remembering, right? Um, Thank you so much, guys. Remember, Auntie D Says, I need the support, I need the watch hours. I'm working really, really hard. And it is really, I didn't know it would have been, it's harder than when I was doing this channel. Really, it drains me, but still, I have to push, and we have to help each other. YouTube says, so you're East Coast, Josie. YouTube police is very smart, It quickly pick up. Oh, you know that. All right. Thank you, Mr. Betty. I think I see Betty on it, but I'll have to go and look again. We have to support each other because we are going to be in time of need. Because you have somebody today, may not have them tomorrow, right? So remember, guys, as everybody are here, when they go on the channel, they big up this, the second or the third. I am not remembering. And see me, I have not been on for a few days. And me come, that should have been the first thing out of my mouth. But, sometimes I don't like to throw things at people. I don't want to say, hear him, as in, come on. No. I'm happy that you guys are here. I'm really, really happy. Right? Yes, I believe so. Can you make comment? Yes. So, we have to help each other. We have to assist. Because we never know. I help some people and they don't really help me back. I don't see them give me a scan of them eye. They don't even turn the black of their eye. But you see, because I trust God, and God opening up some doors to me that sometimes I have to be looking around and say, God, I'm looking. Literally. Bro says, Betty, I love you long time, but you just see. Yes, man, Betty, look on the machine, no cut and no sew stitching machine and make anything happen to you. Yeah, man, some of us are very, very honest. Very honest. And then some of us are not so kind, reality to self. But I'm saying that, you remember this saying, God help those who help themselves. Even this evening, Betty, I was looking at the service. But I can't spend a long time. The man was there and they went, in my church had prayer meeting and they say, something. If I had remembered, I would have come on the channel like much earlier, like 6 o'clock. But I never remember until they sent me the thing. So I would have to go and watch it after. Sometimes they really want to give support 100% to things and people, but it's like, it's one you going around, like I tried to do this week. My business mashed down because I did not get to spend enough time. So I try another week. And if you really look out for me. Honestly. There are some people they always, with some, you're there with them, but they're not really busy with you. At the end of the day, you're left hanging in the balance. You're alone on God. And you have to call on him. He said, come, deliver me. I can't manage. I don't know what I'm doing. You're trying, I spend a lot of long hours and then at the end of the day, I don't get no benefit. But when God opened a door, see, like in Malachi 3 verse 10 say, he will open the windows and the doors. Yes, but I still mix with some good people too. Look at them blessing brush off again. But you see some people because in church, their mind is not so nice. Them thought of mind or them have brush off and you become the same. So you have to always look to where you can get, where others have little better mind, can brush on, you get a little. You won't get enough, but you can get a little to keep you going. I'm learning to not, they say don't put all your egg in one basket, and that's true. But some of the basket have hole. So you have to check out the basket, them good. And you hitch up beside the ones them that are good. But let me not say that. What are you guys doing for Lent? Anything special? When I heard somebody tell me, and I saw it last night on TikTok, that the person was so happy you could see the radiance on her. She said they had fasting yesterday. It's a church, I think it's 101, somewhere in Waltham or someplace there. Waltham Park in Kingston there too. At some Pentecostal or Apostolic church. And she talk about the service for the whole day. And everybody come and the blessing. I said, from then on, I said, Lord have mercy. I've not been to a real fasting like what I would do some time ago. When you go fasting, and you go with that emptiness, coming on belly full up. When your belly full up, you're not, set the time in our fast. Fasting work, Work. I me fast at my house by myself, but me like me fast with others. You know. John 14:20 says, Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. I do not give it to you as the world gives. Do not let your heart be troubled, and do not let it be afraid. Yes, it's true. My peace I give unto you. Yeah. He's the master of peace. And all we have to do, just look to him and tell him. Like I was doing my thing today, and it touches me so much. During Lent, we can just ponder each day. I would suggest, I'm trying to do that for myself. Ponder each day on one Bible verse. You don't have to read the whole chapter if you don't want to. Maybe it's kind of hectic on the job. You don't want to them. I wouldn't want where I work see me reading such a long chapter, but I would read it at home. And if it's even one verse, that is why I believe we should have the Bible on our phones, and just read one verse and think about the reason the one verse with yourself and God. And then pray, talk to the Lord. I'm not saying that we should only do it during this time, but seeing as now is a time when the focus, just like during Christmas, the focus is on the shopping and the up and the down, and everybody in the mood to shop and cook and outings, family business, and spending money. When it comes to this time now, the Easter, we should be more concerned, and we should try to even talk to the Lord more. With all that is going on around the world today, I think we should draw closer. And when we draw closer to him, I'm not here to preach, guys. I'm not a preacher. Just trying to seal off my point. When we draw close to him, he will draw close to us. Closer. Right? Closer. And when you're in relationship with him, no matter what the stress is, you overcome and not even know you're overcoming. That is why you need to do your own thing. You always find time to support people, and they are not returning the same favor. Just support who support you. That is true. Thank you, JB. You're a very honest person. I'm glad you can speak up for me. True. And if you don't move, then say you don't help. My friend has a good story. Once he was about to get on the train to get to school, and there was only space for one person. But him and a lady had to get on. He let the lady on, and then he late for work. Boy, always help people. You see, sometimes when you help, you don't get the thanks, But God give you some reward that you have to say, no, sir. You have to say, no, sir. This couldn't be me. Because mankind don't really give you no payment, They don't really encourage you. They don't get much encouragement. The most encouragement you may get is thanks. Just thanks. Nothing else to motivate you. You only hear thanks. Sometimes you don't even hear the thanks. You may see a smile or you don't see anything. Yeah, man. That is what I tell you. Reward every blessing. So you ever feel like you're in a hole? You don't know how to come out of the hole. It's like you're stuck. And something just lift you out. And you have to be saying, you're looking around, wondering what has happened. You know it's not you, a God. I remember JB, yes, it's true. I'm saying me going, and that is how now we're going to become selfish. Betty, I can see all the while Sister Betty drop in. But some people they would normally drop in, but then time and haul away. Anything you do, you always get paid, but you don't see. Yes. Yes. Man, you get a peace of mind. I tell anybody at all, whatever you're doing, do good, because there's a thing named karma. Karma. You remind me of the sun because you are brightening up my day and making it better. Oh my Lord. God the Father, God the Son. You know, that's how it goes. But back to my point is I'm happy for you guys being here. Give me strength. Um, I know the Lent back in the days, in the past, is different from the Lent now. I think people more, yes, I know back home, I know people, they only eat fish. Like now, fish is more expensive now. Fish is always scarce during Lent. The fishermen, they will tell you, like, it's never yet enough because all who would not want fish. Joining this life is like being a part of a family. Thank you so much. That's why I miss you guys when I'm not on. Don't think I'm happy when I'm not here. Trust me. I had to push out my energy tonight and say, I want to come 8 o'clock and see. 8:30 come. He said, no, me just, the spirit said, talk about the Lent. So fish is always widely eaten during this time. So if you go to anybody's house, they start to pack up the fish them from like before Lent. Because they know said during Lent and Easter, people from abroad want fish, people come down want fish, they are going back up over there want fish. They just want to have fish. Right? And even on Good Friday or Easter Monday, they serve a thing they call fish fry. Fish. But boy, I don't know. Fish has gotten so expensive. And they are not catching as much, they say, as once. Some time ago, but they do get fish. They do get fish. And fish, not everybody likes fish because of the bone. I try my best to do the right thing. But no matter how hard we try, we always make mistakes. Only God alone do. Yeah, man, we make mistakes. We make mistakes. All of us make mistakes because we're not perfect. So I always say, if you're going the stores, you see the fish them start to pass out and the other meats are there. But I don't know. I love my fish back home. I love the parrot. Those nice fishes. I like them. But people on a whole, some people smoke and they give up smoking. Some drink, they give up. They don't go out. Some know they're always out on the road with their friends. They try to stay home. There's so much things I hear people say they give up during Lent. Some go to church. I can imagine that's why the lady was so happy when she saw church full. And they do fasting on a Wednesday still, But she said church was overflowing because everybody wants a little blessing. Everybody have a little thing going through, right? So everybody wants a little strength. They want a little energy. But things are not easy as one time, Manvero says, with music, there is a guy who sings Christian songs. One thing I like that he sings about God and Jesus. Best part is that he said in a video, he will never swear in any of his songs. That's so good. So people want to listen more. Then on the other hand, if he's singing about God and Jesus and go and swear in the song, then can you imagine? It wouldn't have made any sense. So it's good that he made that choice too. Right? So it's right there he's telling others not to swear. But maybe him swear, but he not to when they listen, it will help him to stop swearing. Yeah, man, a lot of people do a lot of things. And the lady was saying, the church was on fire. When them Pentecostal people say church on fire, and they come out and say it, And it just made me feel that way. I don't remember her name. At first, I was seeing her on TikTok. And for the whole day, it's like, I have to reflect on the Passover. Yes. And if we just take a little time out, and I believe in when people fellowship together, because when you go together, you get more strength. And take time out for God. The song says, it took time out for you, and we not take no time out for him. But as I say, I'm not here to preach. I'm just here to let us talk about Some people don't like to hear swearing. Yeah, it's not nice. Some of the swearing word they sound so terrible. Then send up your underclothes. Terrible. And then you find that they say them anywhere. They say them anywhere. And you have persons like children who will say the same thing to their peers. And then they grow up with the same thing going on and on and on. So it is not, it is what we do now infiltrate the minds of the younger generation. And each one tell the other and it becomes the norm. But some of the swear words are so terrible, you know? So we have to think. And when it gets closer to Easter now, you find that people now trying to go towards the bun. Some say bun and fish, and bun and fish is really nice too, or bun and cheese. I don't know how, I don't remember how they do it here. If they fool around bun, or like back home, Easter time is a busy time, busy time. All the stores are filled with all the different buns on the shelves. So I like Easter time, and I like Christmas time too, but I like Easter time. I think Easter is more, reverent, and people feels nice. It's more like church. I don't like it when people break the commandment. You shall not take the name of the Lord your God in vain. Yeah, sometimes, yeah, sometimes. And then sometimes some people can do better, but they use it. Okay, JB, you see, I don't look. I guess this is his first time here, so he's kind of lost. Maybe he's at the wrong place. Yeah, so it makes us sad. You understand me? But on the other hand, it takes time. It takes time to know him. So when they know him now, he won't take the name of the Lord in vain. Like I heard a lady was saying on TikTok again, I don't want to be saying too much, that anyway, it was not nice at all. Very elderly person, very, very elderly. I think something is wrong here. I would think so because we are here and describe the holy people. You understand me? You understand me? Thank you, JB. So we have to just, as I say, Easter is bun time. Bun and cheese and bun and fish. Bun time and fish time. So all the bakery, every bakery, local bakery, everybody baking bun. And so they're making hard dough bun, all spice bun, all type of bun. Even the regular bun that would be so nice, then touch them up and flavor them up, Because Easter time, not everybody have the big money to buy the couple hundred, $500,000 bun. They will buy the little cheaper one, But and in everybody's home, most person's home you go to at Easter time, you will see even a little bun. You see, they say, "Boy, I have to buy a little bun for my house." It's a tradition. The bun and the cheese, so all those things, the supermarket stock up. Stock up, man. You love bun and cheese, so JB. Say, bun, I prefer cheese and bread. Bun and cheese nice. But this most times I eat the bun by itself, because the bun is normally so sweet. But it is nice. So when you see the different big bakery roll in, I don't know if you hear this. I don't remember to check. JB, do they first of all, what is Easter like here? Do you people really try to go after the bun and cheese, much like back where we're from? You can't remember saying me see no cheese and maybe see two little bun and one little corn. I mean, not really see. Because maybe they are going to, must, if the bun is there, among some Caribbean people, because the bun is so sweet. That's most people say, "Oh, it's too sweet." hmm Some people go to beach And also, remember, guys, Bon Ampere. Yes, Bon Ampere. Yeah, man. Bon Ampere and Bull Ampere. Don't drop the bull, you know. Hmm. Yes. So, and remember too, there's during Lent, strange things do happen. Remember? They always say that between Ash Wednesday and Easter, which is Lent, people must be very, very careful. Something is so careful and something do happen. People go to the sea to bathe, but I don't think it's so bad now. You hear that somebody gone, missing, John. See, yesterday, the mentally challenged man chopped up a lady and her daughter in their yard. He had a machete and unalive the lady. Well, I saw just before I came on that he attacked the police. They went after him yesterday, they didn't get him, but they went back looking for him today. And he attacked them with the machete and they had to unalive him. So, you know, a lot of strange things do happen. Strange things do happen because people try to be careful, but sometimes you're so careful and something come your way. Yes. Yeah, man, Bull Ampere number one. Number one. Number one. But as I was saying, when I look, I say, boy, so early in the morning, the people in their yard, and then maybe, I don't know if the lady couldn't run, if how far were they out, and it's a man with his machete must have been very, very sharp, and for him to unalive her right there, giving her all the, right there, you know? Then the daughter gets some, but she's still in the hospital. So, it just, and a lot of things. People are so confused. So during Lent, we must be careful and don't get into any quarrel with anybody, any heated conversation, because that happened in Portmore yesterday. It was sad. The man was on the way. I don't know if he's new to the area, but maybe he had the machete concealed, because if it wasn't concealed, they would have avoided him. But he put it on the lady, the lady's mother, and unalived her and give the lady some. So maybe she was trying to, I don't know, but she got some too and she's in the hospital, which is very sad. So when you see people on the road again, and it's so hard for you to be walking and looking around you. You don't know who will just go, jump off. You don't know. Yeah, so it is sad. It's in Portmore yesterday. It happened. It happened in the morning to about somewhere near 9 o'clock. And look how the houses in Portmore are closed. They join up most of them. So I don't know if the yard is open. Good night, Tetla. Good night. How are you doing, Tetla? Happy to see you. Happy to see you, my dear. We just have a little more to go. Happy to see you. We're trying to talk about what people do during Lent and so forth. Maybe he went to analyze her along. Yes, because they didn't say anything. Maybe he probably could have worked for her, but or is it that he engaged her in a conversation? They didn't say. They only say that he did it to her. And if you are going to go to somebody that you don't know if they have anything on them. So they didn't, until now, they have not expressed that part as to how they happened to come to be so close. But it said that they were in the yard. And nothing was said if he had worked for her or if they were in an argument or anything. But apparently he doesn't live there, so he came. Whatever it is, in the yard, he did it. So, you have to be careful, careful. Can't be too careful, but you have to practice some amount of carefulness because people are there just, you know, just awful. So it is out there. It is out there. It is out there, my dear. Oh, Teta, say happy to hear from you, JB. You know, it's out there, man. A lot of things going on all over the place. People are just, I don't know, if it is the coolness that they had, or Melissa came with some things and leave it. I don't know. But something has been going on. So we just have to hope for the best that they will have a very nice Easter. You understand me? Here the place is so cold, JB. We'd love to get some of that beautiful sunshine. But boy, this February has been awful. Some places had snow today, and some places may get snow tomorrow. It's going to be cold tomorrow, and some places may get some rain. So how you been, Sugar Plum? Long time I don't see you. See I hear you. Yeah, that take a long time, see I hear you. Why are you hiding? Keep it real, Tetla. Keep it real. So Tetla, what are you doing for Easter? What are you not Easter really? What are you doing for Lent? Is there anything you want to tell us that you're going to give up? RJB, you look like man 3039 look like he hop off. Anyone wants to share what they would want to give up? Or what was it like back then? Back then in your time during Lent, what would you do? What would you do during Lent? I think majority of persons would go to church. Some get baptized, some get married. Yeah, I think a lot of persons look on the religious part of it. But whatever they do, whatever they abstain from, it would be good if they carry through the same abstinence right through and don't go back to what they had put up. Because if you abstain from something, it means that you know you can do without it. So why abstain today and go back tomorrow? Think about it. Tell me what you do, guys. What do you do? What are you giving up? Is there anything you're going to give up? Are you going to stay at home more? So you, JB says, so you hiding in the bush long time, Alison? Oh, maybe she was hiding. Maybe she fell down with the trees. And the trees branches hit her up, so she couldn't move. She was pinned. Maybe she was pinned. JB, what's the weather like down where you are? Is it very cold? I want to know if it's only up here cold. I don't know. It's like you have to be wondering, is there no break? Hmm? Is there no break at all, guys? No break to the coldness? Then by the time the cold finish, all of us bone dry out. Bone dry out, not have any sinews. Dry out, dry out. Oh, it was not bad today, it was in the 30s. Mm-hmm. See, I'm here, but it still feels colder than it was 31, 34 or 35 somewhere there. Somewhere there, but it's so cold. It is so cold. The ice out there just lie down about the place. I think that's why the place is cold, you know. And I would just love to see some rain fall and wash away the ice. It just made the whole place cold. But what can we do? We have to wait on the master of time. And maybe if the rain comes suddenly, all the places will be flooded with all that amount of ice. I may have it go down to about later on in the year. Yes. You know what I did today? I opened the door for about 20 minutes wide. I make some outside. You could be. Yeah, inside the house is colder. Mm-hmm. Because I think the coldness soak through the place. So that's why you're tempted to go into bed and wrap up. You understand? And tomorrow I have to be out there by 8:30 to 9. Somebody tell me say sometimes I must open the doors and let the outside air come in, turn on the fan or whatever and get the outside air coming. But to me it kinda look foolish because if the house is cold, you're gonna let in some cold air inside. I don't know. But I try it. Yes, my dear. I have to be thankful. We are going to get rain and ice. Yes. Whoa, can you imagine? I wonder if it is going to be awful. And I have to be out there, you know. But hopefully it won't be too bad. Some places have been having it really, really rough, you know. Hi, Suprant, how are you doing? How are you doing? What are you doing for Lent, Suprant? I know you're going to run away. You're going to say, I don't even welcome you. Welcome, welcome. Why you say, wow? What are you doing for Lent? Are you going to give up anything? And you know, we can give up sometimes by just not eating and take a half a day fast. Fasting is good for the body, you know. Fasting is good. Abstain from eating even half a day and make the system flush out. That's what I was told. Or do some well, nobody wants to go outside and do any exercise now. And not everybody have the equipment to do it inside. So and then when the time is so cold, you just okay, always fix it now, so you are happy. You are happy, right? You're a happy person. Well, we're talking about what are we going to give up for Lent? Things that we probably could do during Lent as well. We have to acknowledge the Creator, you know, because Him give us everything. So if during this time we can at least each day, if I have a couple minutes, we go one side and shut up here and talk to Him, give Him thanks. We can give Him thanks, you know. Just don't have the energy to do anything like this. That is true. And that is why I think it's best when the time is cold, you have a work to do, you come out of the house and go somewhere. Because once you're in your house, you don't even want to watch TV neither, you know. You don't want those things. You just feel like you may read a book, you may want to eat something, but you tend to want to go and lie down. And you may sleep. So I said this is the first winter that I don't like. Okay, bye, Supram. Take care of yourself. Enjoy your Easter when it comes. So we have to acknowledge. We have to acknowledge people are dropping off. That's up. We are going another 15 minutes more. That's boy. Mm-mm. And if we're going to make a cup of chocolate and we're done and just eat 2 crackers and go wrap up. Yes, my dear Tetla. So, JB, you didn't go to church yesterday. You didn't do any fasting. You went to work. Oh, I said, me don't know what that mean. Me don't know what you mean. I don't know what to prank mean. Maybe you know, go to church or something. I talk to the Lord. Well, we have to know want. Want to do a thing, but I know during Lent, people, give up and do things, and they become more sacred. They become more God fearing. You know, JB said, "I fast." Whoa, JB, man, you could have called me, man, and make me feel. Yeah, because I didn't even remember anything. It was in the date, and I said, ask somebody in the evening about after 5 or somewhere there. I asked them what day was today. When is Ash Wednesday? And I didn't even realize. I didn't even realize, and I didn't even see. I don't watch TV, man. I didn't even see anything come up. You know. Hi, Adrian. We didn't see anything come up, so I was at a loss. But I know most churches does that. They had fasting. They seek the Lord in prayer earnestly and testify. Hi, Adrian. Testify of the Lord's goodness. You know, and go into the Lenten season victoriously and come out in Easter, Good Friday. I don't know if they still go to church on Good Friday, but I know at one point people go to church on Good Friday. Okay, every time. Is it the same Adrian? No, Albane, Adrian. But they don't text much. You must text, man. Feel free to text as long as you're not going to say anything that is rude. That is, whatever you say is within the community guideline. Because some people don't text, Adrian, but sometimes we put in a point, we can ask a question, we don't have to make it be personal because we all here, I'm here to learn like everybody else. Yes, double tap the screen as you. Thank you, JB. Thank you so much. Double tap the screen, guys. The reason why this happened because I'm in the hospital. Oh my. Oh, so that is why you're able to come on my live. Okay. Sorry to know. So where are you? In the country here or in another country? You don't have to say where. Okay. Okay. So you don't know when you're going to be out of the hospital. Whatever it is, that's why I say everybody must have a relationship. Have a relationship. You see, when you don't have you're in California, okay. You see, when you don't have a relationship, that sickness is for everybody. A lot of people are having it. It is getting so common. So common. Some people, by the time they are diagnosed, they hear they are at stage 4, stage this and all kind of something. It is I don't know how to describe it. It is all over the place. Every time when this happens, I go to the hospital every week. Okay, so you have to go every week. So in a while, then you may not be going every week. You may go once per month for them to have a regular check on you. But you have to pray, because we are born into this world, but we don't know how we are going to leave. We don't know when, but we are born. We are born into the world, but we don't know when and what will take us out. Some people say they go to the sea to catch fish or whatever, boat overturn, or they just go to swim and they lose their life, drown. Somebody like a lady yesterday, she was in her yard, quite good talking to her daughter, they say, and the person who is, challenged, mentally challenged, came up and just started to use a machete on her and the daughter. So the machete was not that sharp. The mother would not have died. She would not be unalived. She would have survived. So maybe he was premeditating, preparing the cutlass. So some people, some go onto trees, some do so much things, some walking on the road, robbery, Stick them up. Some sick, some people, just as a child, is before some, it is so funny. A child in the womb may not be born. Whatever they call it, the child die, pass on, unalive. Some of them, as they born, then unalive. Some live couple days, them unalive. Couple weeks, couple months, couple years, and you check it out. They, they, um, they did know innocent, innocent people. Some people live until 100 and plus, but how many persons? Very few. You understand me? I mean, make it fruit life. Okay, I don't really understand, but whatever it is, don't be discouraged. Because if you become discouraged, you're going to put more stress on your system. And you see, maybe if you were not there, you'd have been elsewhere, and you would not have heard about me. You'd not have, it's nice that you're there, and the Lord is helping you to commission you to my life. And you say now that you have been on my life so many times, but you never text. Well, your heart speaks. What your hands cannot do, your heart speaks. But I would not know. But who knows? The man above. They say the heart is willing, but the flesh is weak. Maybe you're not, able enough to maneuver your whatever. But at least you're hearing. So you see why I kept saying that we have to have a relationship. We have to have a relationship with the Creator. It's actually both. Tell me when it is. What time is it, JB? Because I don't want to go too far. 54 minutes is supposed to be after 9. I came on about 8:33. I remember exact. So I wanted to do half an hour to look like I may just do an hour. So Adrian, don't give up. Tell yourself that you're not the first person, you're not the only person, and you will not be the last person. Because this thing is 9:29. Okay, and it is 55 minutes. So I basically have another 10 minutes to make it up to the hour. Sickness comes in many forms, and one thing I know for sure, I never hear of anybody that take their money and go to a store and buy it. Some people get sick with certain things. I would say carelessly, some accidentally, some they were not thinking about it, none at all. It just happened. It just happened. So they say fly high, fly low. You don't know what is going to take you out. But this thing is very common. So Adrian, don't you stress. If you stress, it makes it worse. Whatever the situation is, you will just ask the Lord to guide you through, to give you the strength. Mm-hmm. And when I look at St. Jude's Hospital, when they advertise, those little infants are there, different ages, children, and they are there with it. They do chemo, all sorts of things. They clean up all the hair of them head. Mm-hmm. So, thank you, JB, for the time. So, it is very hard, but hang in there. And when you can't make it no more, the Father will know what to do. But He will give you the strength to go as long as He wants you to go. Remember, He is the giver and taker of life. Yeah, He's the giver and taker. It's so sad though. I know I see the name Adrian already. Right, JB said, no one asks for sickness, but something have to take us home. Yes. No matter how we're pretty, no matter how we see some people, they are so pretty and they have money and they have some type of disability, so much something, and they're still pushing. So Adrian, don't give up. Sometimes they say it is what they say it is in recess, and the time it comes back up clear hard. But if you follow the doctor, what the doctors are telling you to do, you will be fine. A lot of people are out walking, up and about, and they are not well. They have it too, and some won't talk, some will talk, some are embarrassed, but I would not be embarrassed with it because it is very very common. It is popular. Very, it and diabetes and hypertension, they are very common. Yes, my good people. But if money can, you can imagine, my God, nobody would pass on. Nobody. That's why the song says, if money could buy life, the rich would live and the poor would. Because they won't have no money. But indirectly, money now is still buying life, because if you don't have the money, you cannot go to the get certain what you say now, treatment and all of that. But some places are so good that you can get the treatment. But that thing costs so much money because you have to do so much different treatment and chemo and all sort of things. It's so sad. I see your friend put out a picture today with the then and now. I said, man, it changed up everything, all our features, everything. Change up. But we miss our close family members. Husband miss wife, wife miss husband, children, parents. That thing just rip. And it still can't save you. It only can help you a little time. The medication are expensive and then you need it and you still take your medication and it's still going down. And they tell us you need to do surgery to them and it's like it is going. Anyway, guys, I thank you for being here. Brother JB. Thank you. People take their hat off. The place is cool, man. We'll get a cup of hot chocolate and with 2 crackers. I don't like to eat bread going to bed. The bread kind of soggy. With some crackers. Put the crackers in the milk. Yes, God is good. Because I think during Lent, as we close off, people focus on the Creator. And they look at what they can achieve, what they have achieved. But whatever we achieve, the greatest thing is to have is life. Life. Because if we don't achieve anything and we don't have life, it don't make any sense. And if we even achieve and we have life, it means that we're not around we don't have life to enjoy it. So whatever it is that the Lord gives, He gives us life. And we must at least be thankful. And look ahead. Because what? Easter points us to Calvary. When Father God ready for you, there is nothing you can do. But that's right. That's why people say, when you're feeling that you're going to go home, it starts in your foot. Because when your feet in your foot, you can't move. You have to stay put. And it goes to your head last. I don't know. I never tried to check it out, but they say it starts in your feet. And it quiets everything. And then why I think they say go to your brain last? Because the brain tells the body everything. So that's why sometimes you see when they are there waiting, they're lying so still. The heart is still beating and, they are still breathing. When the brain say enough, and the brain shut off, and the heart closed down, and everything. But God is all, so let us trust Him and ask Him to help us, not only during Lent, but throughout. But like some of us, like myself, we get more closer during the Lenten season. Closer. Hi, Brittany. It's been a while, Brittany. And as I was about to go up, JB says, I don't want to know. One day we all will. Yes, But how, it is so funny. How will we experience it to come back and tell anybody? Who is left behind? Don't know what you feel when you were going. You understand me? It is a mystery. It's a mystery. Yeah, we'll all experience it. Go to sleep. Yes, Brittany, how have you been doing, Brittany? How are you doing? Like up the live, guys. I see persons come on into, we have just a few minutes to go. Yeah, man. You haven't been here in a while, but I'm happy to see that you stopped by. And I hope you had a good day. I don't want to end, I don't know why this thing, why come up, they need charging. They need charging. Enjoy your night, guys. Enjoy your night. Sorry, I don't come to live streams a lot. Okay, myself, I do it sometimes. Um, I was here Saturday night, and I said, "Whoa, it's the first I'm staying away for so long." Well, you don't come regularly because you're busy, but you can give me support by watching the videos. And please, I'd like your support on my other channel, Auntie D Says. So you can subscribe and like and watch the videos too. And tell your friends about it because I need to reach 1,000 subscribers. I'm at 450 something. And I need to reach 4,000 watch hours, which I'm just somewhere near 500. So I'm still working on it. So tell your friends and give the support. I'm still happy to see you. Everybody is busy. Sometimes it's difficult to move from streams to streams. So what I do most time is I try to watch a video for somebody. Because to move about, you end up can't fit in at all. You're worn out. You can't get to even do yours. But you took time out to be here tonight, and I appreciate it, Brittany. So have a wonderful evening. Take care of yourself. I will see you soon, but we don't know when, right? But remember, yeah, remember. Yes, people. When I'm about to go the number climbing, but it's really cool though, guys. Really, really cool. And spring is going to be rainy too. You have a kind heart. Thank you. I try. Because if I don't, I'm going to feel bad. And God bless me. We get the blessing. We don't get the thanks from man, or from mankind. But the blessings that you get sometimes, they say, boy, you prefer them not give you any thanks and God give you the thanks. Because God blessings come in such abundance. Take care, Brittany. Have a wonderful evening. Take care of yourself. Yes, JB seems as if she's gone into the bushes. She slipped into the bushes. She's tangled. You know the song? Santa ketchup in a mango tree. Whoa. Anyway, guys, have a wonderful evening. I have to run, and I like you guys to get your rest. I don't want to abuse you. I don't want to abuse the time. It's going up to 10 o'clock. You're trying to hang on, hang on, hang on. But you go JB, hanging there, hanging in, hanging in. I don't know if she's gonna come out of the bushes anymore. Maybe she's all tied up with whisk. Let us wait and see if she will eventually come out of the bush. Yes, enjoy the rest of the night. See you soon. Yeah. Whoa. Sleep is coming up because this after night is going up. Brittany said, I have a temper and an attitude because I get mad easily. I smacked my cousin once when I was a kid. No, you need to cut down on the temper. Good night, JB. I'm not far from behind you. I'm close behind you. If you're going to have a temper, you're going to get into problems with the law. Let us say send a signal to the brain. Yes. You see, people who have tempers, bad tempers, they always get into problem with the law, the law of the land, because you may just hit that person and that person collapse and become unalive. When in truth and in fact, you did not mean to do that to the person to make him become unalive, but the blow was so hard. And you'll find that you won't have much friends because they're going to be afraid of you, that you're going to hurt them, you know? So you have to try each day to be a calmer person and don't get angry so easily, you know? Don't get angry so easily because somebody may stand up to you and it becomes a big thing. And you don't want that, right? You don't want that. So just try to have a calm temper. If somebody upsets you, walk away from the area that they're at. Well, he did kind of annoyed me and I couldn't control it. But it happened already and you would not want him to become disabled, or anything like that. So you have to still, maybe you're the bigger person, the older one, you have to just try and control it, hold it down. You understand? Hold it down. Because you can just knock him and him pass out and gone. And never to return. But sometimes we'll be a little less angry. And sometimes when some people get us into an angry mode, we ignore them. Because I imagine many times when people return or retaliate doing something, they regret it, but it's all done. Cannot be undone. So don't be so hard on him next time. Yeah, but it's something you have to practice. When you think you're so angry, Jamie said, I don't think people let them think about what they do until they do it. Yeah, when it's too late. Because you may crack the person's skull, you may put the person in a disabled way. The person can lose their life. And then you end up behind bars for the rest of your life. Understand? So when we see that we have a bad temper, walk away from the environment. Just move away and go someplace, maybe go sit under a tree or go into another room. Just move away from the immediate surrounding of the person. Because something may happen and you didn't mean for that to happen, but it happened. And then the law is going to come and take you. And when I say the law, you know what I mean. They're going to say you're uncontrollable. Nobody can control you. So they're going to put you at a place where they can control you, which you know what I mean too. So don't, even when they're rude and cause you to get angry, just move away. Don't bother to do anything. More so if you're the older person. They're going to look at you as being mean. But sometimes they can also be provoking. All right, Brittany. So, and when you get angry, drink some water and just cool off your steam. But make sure you don't go back into the same space as a person, because the person may provoke you some more and you get even more angrier. Right? We have to be our brother's keeper, You mentioned something, and sometimes when we get so angry, don't even know what we are saying. It's hard, but you have to learn to control yourself. And yes, you have to try, because if you don't try, when you get older, you're going to be faced with it. Maybe that's why I say sometimes these little things adds up, and you end up behind bars. You understand me? So you have to try. It's not easy. If you're at some institution or wherever, and you can be a part of a session that does control anger management or something like that, you know what I mean? You probably could go there and get some of that assistance, which would help you. Because I don't know the level of it, and you don't want it to be going with you right through all the days of your life. It means that you would not live long because somebody else is going to challenge you because they're going to know that you have a temper and them come with another temper. So two people with temper at each other would not be good. You understand? We have to spread it. We spread love around here. We don't spread bitterness. Right? So it's good that you had come tonight. It's good that you had come before I end the live because I was at the point of closing off. But having seen your statement, I couldn't ignore it. I had to respond to it. So just take it easy, man. And don't be too hard on your cousin or anyone. At the same time, you're not going to allow people to walk on you. You understand? But sometimes you have to learn to forgive and forget. Move on. And if a person is bothering you repeatedly, you get an adult. Complain to an adult if it is in the same house or wherever, so they can deal with the situation. Because it may just cause you to get even more angrier. All right, Brittany? I hope I was of a little help. I'm not a counselor, but it's just that I would like you to be happier. And JB is saying, when you're all like that, people don't want nothing to do with you because you are a danger to them. Yes, yes, nobody wants, and then you're going to become lonely. You won't have any friends. And then you're going to be so bitter, and maybe it puts you in depression. So think about it. Think about it, Brittany. I'm happy you stopped by. All right? Have a wonderful night, everybody. Rest well. God be with you all. See you soon. And remember what we said, Brittany. Practice a little of that. All right? All right. Bye bye.